Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back everybody. So nice to see you. This reading will be for the week of January 21st through the 27th. Really amazing week. We have a full moon lunar eclipse in Leo happening actually starting tonight. Depending on where you are in the country, that's the 20th through the 21st. So really exciting news. It's the second eclipse for the year and it happens to be once again in the month of January. So lots of energy being thrown about. It is a full moon, so it's about what we need to release for this eclipse. And remember, these effects from the eclipse can last up to 6 months. So it's really a great time to look at your goals and aspirations or what's been holding you back, and really deciding once and for all to create change in your life by focusing in on, okay, this doesn't serve me anymore. This is what I need to release. But also keeping in mind, because of the nodal accesses, right, you definitely want to also consider what you want to bring in. So I would sit down this week and definitely create a list, take some time out to meditate, decide what you want, stay in a calm, peaceful state. From what I can see, it looks like a really fun, positive eclipse. It is in Leo, so it's all about self-confidence and, tapping into that child within and letting go of attachments to outcomes and pushing so hard to gain these material things that we want in life through those tangible means, like being super creative and tapping into what you really want to do in your life through purpose and meaning is going to be super effective right now, and definitely the way to go. So your oracle cards, you received Peace Spirit, which is just gorgeous. I love the colors. This is by Colette Baron Reed from her Sacred Animal deck. And this message is simply to be at peace. Be peace. Okay. We forget, that, how no matter how troubled our heart is, it's a sign that we need to reconnect with spirit within through practices that awake us. Like this is kind of like a wake-up call. So know that this energy is with you. Okay, so we'll get into that in a little bit as we kind of go through and I turn over the cards. Shield yourself is your second oracle card. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Wow, that's pretty profound. And this is not about blocking yourself. I think a lot of people make the mistake in building walls around themselves. They want to block themselves from anything negative. Well, when you do that, you block yourself from everything, positive and negative. Shielding yourself in white light with no negative intentions is the way to do it. You just want to stay in this loving place. So it's very, very critical that there's nothing wrong with shielding, but do not block yourself, okay, from any incoming energy, because it will block the positive stuff too. This is quite beautiful. Looks like Archangel Michael. And then your third oracle, I was inclined to pull more than one or two, is Clean It Up. This is from Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is getting to the heart of the matter. This is freedom from burden. Like finally, okay, I'm going to clean house in more ways than one, right? Cleaning your life, sweeping away what's no longer needed in your life. Taking this eclipse energy and just letting go, releasing what's been holding you back. For example, maybe it's been hard for you to accept or forgive, okay, and that's a form of letting go. It's not a tangible thing. People just like, I don't know how to let go? Well, it's really simply about accepting the way things are, that certain lessons come into our lives, right? To teach us what we need to do to be better, stronger, bigger people, as hard as that can be in certain situations. Trust me, I completely can understand it. I've been tested my whole life with this, and we all have. So sometimes it's good just to like take stock of where you are in your life. And if you're feeling bogged down with a lot of emotional gunk, this is the time to, get rid of it. The eclipse will, this lunar eclipse will will eclipse out what no longer serves you if you put the intention out there. Okay, guys, so let's turn over the cards and let's see what we have for you. Queen of Swords. There you go. Yeah, cutting away. Putting your big pants on and just being like, okay, I'm ready, because she doesn't play. This is the Queen of Swords. I don't want to mess with her. Childlike innocence, Page of Cups. I love that. Beautiful. Ace of Cups. Coming from a loving place. Maybe releasing a little bit of this tangible, like materialistic mindset. Full new beginnings. Eight of Wands, communication. The Devil. Yeah, this is about, yeah, like, I'm like getting all tongue-tied here because it's like, even if it's fear of speaking your truth or self-sabotage, being stuck in your head, restrictions, blockages, it's time to get rid of it. You need to look at, and I think that's what key sometimes, it's what's key is like we're not sure, like, because you can become very overwhelmed, can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're circling around what's wrong, what's my path. And this is the time that you're going to be enlightened, that you'll have many aha moments where you can finally get rid of these self-imposed limitations, restrictions, and blockages and fears. I love it. Taking a hard look at yourself, cutting away from what no longer serves you. With the Queen of Swords here, yeah, she'll kick your fanny. I love her. She's, she tells it like it is. And this is about, I think, being just really super honest with yourself. This is about you, not your relationships per se. Although, I think this reading will resonate with those depending on your certain situations. Maybe some of you do need to maybe reconcile a relationship, past relationship, or maybe a new relationship, and that's fine. But I feel as though this energy is all about us as individuals deciding what we really, really want in our lives, and the things and the way we do things, what needs to change. Okay. Being rational, detaching from situations. So maybe you can look at, okay, what's up with the way I've been thinking? What's up with what I've been doing wrong in my life? Why can't I get past these blockages? Why do the same things keep happening to me? This is what you need to focus on this week, and really have a heart-to-heart with yourself. Yeah, endings are coming. Anything that's been bothering you, this is great, and it's almost as if, you're past the shock of the nine. Many of you are just stagnated. What this tells me is you just need to stand up. The worst is over, right? Just stand up, because you've already been wounded. You're just stuck in this place. So it's just being really super honest with yourself, picking yourself up by your bootstraps, taking these knives out, and finally, once and for all, moving forward. Sometimes we just have to let go and let God and be at peace and just give it another go, because what else do we really have to do? What other options do we really have other than being in this state? And that's no fun, It's a time to really start loving who you are, enjoying who you are. Yeah, the Leo energy, I think, is going to be so much fun, like connecting to the inner child. This energy is going to make you feel like fiery, optimistic. Get on the bandwagon. Release these knives and think about what you really want so you can enjoy. You see this eclipse energy coming in. It's available for all of us, right? And pulling in the power, this energy from even the nodes that they're being aspected by, to really once in a while feel like, wow, I feel really good today. Like, this energy is shifting and changing and I feel it, and acknowledge it. Maybe a mother is very significant for you. As a mom, children, Leo represents the mother, children, the love of children, taking care of them, the family. So this week is the time to take that first step forward and let it be all about you. Enjoy being alive. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay. Don't worry so much about solving all the all the problems of the world, I guess, or even your own problems in a day. Okay. Taking your time. This is about taking action, I guess, is what I'm trying to spit out here. Being passionate about your ideas, feeling enthusiastic again and optimistic, and moving more into a leadership role this week is the goal, is really kind of what you need to be focused on. Now, some of you may be getting an offer, and I say that because there is some communication coming in here, but don't push or force the situation. Those of you that are waiting for, I feel like a career opportunity, they're saying is going to come through this week. There's definitely lots of communication, news coming in, could be unexpected. Kind of also have this energy here with the Page of Cups as well, being open to the unexpected, receiving messages, positive news. There's lots of positive energy here this week. Some of you could be moving into a new relationship here because we do have the Ace of Cups. So a lot of different scenarios going on here, which is nice because this is a general reading for all signs. Taking a new perspective, having fun, getting out, flirty communication, texting, being with friends, having a good time. I love this for you guys. This is really kind of nice to see. 10 of Coins, or 10 of Pentacles. This is about the total fulfillment, financial security, legacy, family, committing to a relationship. Some of you will be moving into the long-term essence of a relationship, getting committed. So that's nice to see. Some material abundance and gains here. But don't be so focused on tangible assets this week. Or those long-term goals. Focus on what you want to manifest now. What is it with this eclipse energy? Because it's so powerful. Don't worry about the outcome. Worry about what it is you want to do with your life, what needs to be cleaned up, where you can find peace in your heart for yourself and in your relationships. It's more about personal self-development and personal self-growth right here. Then moving through this energy in love with the Ace of Cups here. This is quite beautiful. This is definitely confirmation of a new beginning. Not only do you have the Ace of Cups in love, right, this energy of renewal for yourself and relationships and new love possibly for some of you, so you have the Fool card. So without a doubt, everybody's going to be feeling really refreshed, definitely moving forward on this new evolution of a journey. The Fool card here, very Piscean, very Neptune energy here. Brand new start, feeling liberated, taking a risk. Some of you might be like, okay, I'm walking down this brand new path. This is what I always wanted to do, so I'm going to take a risk. And I love that. I love that because through the creative process, through love, and this new awakening and a rebirthing of your emotions and cutting away what doesn't serve you is what's going to bring this blessing in for you. This is the promise of the potential. This is quite beautiful. Very, very nice. The Fool. Yeah, this is about being outgrown of the way things used to be, and it's time to shift and change. time to achieve something new in your life, whatever your big dream has ever been or what you've always desired, moving into a leadership role in your life as well. Maybe some of you have been feeling repressed or feel like maybe there hasn't been the opportunity to grow and been wanting to grow. Now it's going to happen for you. It's like these floodgates are going to open for all of us. Now, there will be a focus, okay, depending on where this eclipse is happening personally for you in your chart, will, of course, be that focus of that house. So, if you want a private reading, or if you want to look at it closer, we could do that. But in general, I think the energies of the eclipse being in Leo is so positive that there's just no way to avoid this energy coming in for all of us. Let me hear what else. Yeah, delays are over. I'm quickly being able to move forward. No more holding back. Full steam ahead here. Going with the energy, shifting, going with this new movement. Forgiving as well. Forgiving old zhuzh, there's this old stuff that maybe needs to be swept away and cleaned up once and for all. These eclipses, I think, come in to really give us a fire under our butts to really create the change we want in our lives. And why not take advantage of it? Are you really focused on what you want to do in this life? Leo does represent romance as well, bringing romance in a fun way into your relationships. Could be kind of focused this week too. Some of you that are already in a committed relationship, finding a lot of peace and harmony. So it's time to open our hearts, right? Open your heart, okay, to the renewal of love and compassion, not only for yourself, but others. Being at peace, releasing what doesn't serve you anymore with whatever gunk you've had, maybe building up. Surrender. Remember your joy. And I think the coolest thing out of everything for me that I'm resonating with, that I'm feeling right now, is like this weight has been lifted and I can see, sometimes we just can't see like what needs to change or where our blockages are or what's going on and why, like maybe in a funk and we can't see where we're going. That's what's exciting this week. And I think that's why this Fool energy is here, because it's confirming that we're going to become super focused and we are going to move forward and take this first step on our new journey of what might be and what will be. Maybe not being so concerned about that end goal and holding on to any kind of, see, that's really key. I mean, you don't want to try to control or hold on to the outcome, because that's where you're going to trip yourself up. So just be really open and honest with yourself about what you want. Communication, okay, flurry of ideas too. With the Eight of Wands, I love that. Like, I feel like a lot of information will be coming in for you as well, and you'd be going into this creative Leo kind of mindset, and all of a sudden you'd be like, yeah, I've been always wanting to do this, but I didn't know how to create that ladder, right, to my success. I didn't feel like I had all the puzzle pieces, so things are going to really come together for you. If you put the effort in, if you set the intention. I love this. Very, very nice. And really super with the Devil here. Eek. Yeah, that could be that South Node Capricorn thing going on right now. Letting go of the ego. Dealing with whatever pain you've had from loss. Or the fear of not being in control. Like, let go of the reins. This is two people being roped and tied. Some of you are definitely dealing with relationships, I feel, as well. Troubled relationships. But I also feel this can be roped and tied to anything. Roped and tied to your job. Roped and tied to negative things. Addictions even. Time to, clear the decks and be honest with yourself If there's something you really want to eclipse out, like a bad habit, that's going to work well for you right now as well. Negative thinking. If you've been feeling just low on energy in general, boy, this Leo energy is going to really light a fire under our butts. And I think we're also not only going to feel motivated to move forward in our lives in a whole new way, as far as goals and aspirations and being creative and being an entrepreneur, or maybe wanting to start your own business once and for all, or going for that promotion or getting that promotion. You'll be able to release habits. Releasing relationships that don't work for you anymore. What else am I picking up on here for you guys? Let me just take another look here. Clean it up. Getting to the core of a situation. Time to clear the air. Like for those of you in relationships, like maybe cutting the air, cutting ties, or at least putting to bed once and for all this frustration maybe you've had within a relationship, cutting those ties. Maybe some of you are dealing with fear-based energies, like you're afraid to move forward or get out of a difficult situation. Finally deciding what's healthy for me. What else? I think that's really it that I can pick up on here. I feel like for some of you, this communication is going to be coming from another country, or it's a long distance communication that you've been waiting to receive messages about. Swiftly, it's going to come in. Lots of releasing of whatever's been blocking all of us too. It's like this, wow, it really feels like a huge shift. That's really propelling, like quickly, like it's coming in. Yes, this is kind of what we want to move into, but there's a lot of action this week that I think the eclipse is already kind of shifting the energy. Definitely take advantage of the 21st. And, taking the time out on that day. Notice what's going on around you, too. There might be some people going a little cuckoo, because that happens. People being a little wild, maybe. But all in all, this looks like a really promising, wonderful week with the eclipse. I want you guys to really embrace yourselves, love yourself, and love where you are in your life right now, too. Be at peace with that. There's just always seems to be this element of we wanting things so fast, or we're not quite where we want to be. And that's tough in this day and age, but everybody has a blueprint of a life path and a journey that they need to be on. And, unfortunately, there's certain things we carved out before we came here, of different lessons we have to learn on an individual basis. And, we have to go through those processes on a, evolutionary soul level, sometimes before we can move forward. Saturn, restricts us sometimes. Sometimes there's age limitations. There's rite of passages with the Saturn return. There's the Uranus opposition. So, love where you are, embrace it for what it is, and enjoy your life. Enjoy this fun Leo energy coming in. Get out, be playful, spend time with friends and family and the people that you love, rekindling love, new love here, taking chances, taking risks, for your heart's desire. That's the big thing, because this is about self-love too. It's not romantic love necessarily, or partnership love, but I think all the way around we're just going to be feeling this wonderful positive energy. So if you want to be a part of it, write your list, honor the ritual of the full moon, releasing, lighting a candle, burning what you want to release. I always suggest that. I have 7-step ritual guide you guys can always pick up. I can put the link to that here as well. It's a PDF on how to move through that process. And what else do I have for you guys? I think that's really it. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know what you liked about it. Feel free to leave a comment below. Share my video. That's how I kind of really appreciate the support. Love you guys. Love all the positive comments. And thank you for being part of my channel here on YouTube. God bless you all. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.